Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here, and welcome to The Dark Corner, which is actually me sitting in my brightly lit room and talking about stuff that is related to the channel. Well, last week we finished up the Tomb Raider series, and after that we kind of just been chillin', taking it on the low, not been any videos, because I'm planning Kijor, because Kijor comes out in 5 days, on Friday, April 5th, and so I know a lot of people are looking forward to that, and I'm just working on making the necessary preparations for that. But once we hit that day, I am going to start uploading some more videos, you know, regularly, since Kijor is only gonna be once every Friday. It's gonna be like a little treat. So I think the other series that are going to go during the week is going to be Oblivion. But some very big news that happened this week, this weekend, this Friday before the weekend. I got a voice actor! I got a female voice actor to actually do the female voices in the series. Now granted, I think I still will be doing the Taz voice, because I didn't really have a lot of difficulties doing that one, but just like the normal girl voices, like Eleanor, and back in season 1 I had trouble with Alice, and you know, just miscellaneous girl voices. A good friend of mine, AFlavor07, she contacted me a few days ago and asked some YouTube related questions, so I was like, wow, you do YouTube now? Like, yeah, I'm just kind of starting out, and so I suggested that she could try out some voice acting in the series, and so far from the sound samples I've gotten, I'm just about to kind of sit down, and her voice will be included in episode 13. It won't be much, but you'll notice. So AFlavor07 is going to save the Kijor series by doing the female voices. If you want to go thank her, you can do so. There's going to be a link in the description. Now, I've said this a few times before, I just thought I would go through it. If you want to submit any fan art, you need to make sure that it is VFTD related, and keep in mind that I don't really show every picture. I don't show like Dobin screenshots or like your country flag of support, because I've kind of already shown them. I want to use the screen time to show some other new pictures. So you can make the photo, you can send it to VFTDfanstuff@hotmail.com, include your YouTube name, because it saves me a lot of time, yes. And then you will receive a free cookie in the mail 5 days later. But don't eat it, because I think Martha baked it. Alright, we have a lot of awesome stuff to cover today. We have pictures, we have videos, we have songs, we have a great amount of epic. I hope you're ready. I'm ready. I think I'm ready. It's kind of hot in here. First off, we have a series of pictures made by Suractia, and it is Voices from the Dark written in Minecraft. Now, not just written in Minecraft with one type of block. This has to be every single block in the game, in various ways, some with pigs, some with TNT, some with glass and lava, some with signs that are pointing to each other, and it's probably one of the most creative VFTDs I've seen in Minecraft, so thank you. Next up is a picture of Night Razor 302 doing the Darkling. It's just, I can't even explain how much fun it is to see people do it. The symbol was invented by a user named Akatosh Cat, if anybody was wondering. And yes, I know, this is probably used for a gazillion things, but in this context right here, on YouTube, in this community, it's the Darkling, okay? Next picture is made by BC Gamer 1147, which almost always sends in fan art. Very dedicated, I like that. And it is Egg Brothers for life. Here we can see Phantom Fish standing next to his own Darkling submitted character, which is Godsummy. Yes, the Darklings! Why haven't I mentioned that? I've actually completed making all of the Darklings. Turned out to be 286, I think. Now, I was going to have them, I just did like the first Darkling scene, I was going to have them all in the scene, but the game kept crashing, because they're too many, they're too custom, the game doesn't like it, so I couldn't get more than 80 of them in one scene, so I'm gonna have to kind of switch around. So the first time you see the Darklings, you might go, they aren't that many, that's just because it's just 80 of them, so between each shot I have to make sure that every single one gets, you know, shown. I have a lot of close-ups in battle of like the different ones doing their tricks, so I think there's a high chance you might see your character. Now, don't kill me if it doesn't look exactly like your character or doesn't use exactly the same weapon. There were some weapons I had troubles with, like certain great swords, I can't remember, but they would like wield them in one hand and then not show them. I had to do some switches with the armor. I did my best with the characters, and hopefully you can recognize them, because that's what I was going for. So the Darklings are ready, the Darkness will be implemented, and it's a lot of fun. Next picture is made by Awesome Cat on Hotmail, and it is a very simple drawing of Kijor. the kitty cat man, and he loves receiving pictures. Next picture is made by Nashog97, and it is the Dobin prison made in survival craft. So if the gang doesn't crush him and decide to capture him, what better place to have him? Next picture is made by the cat's friend Snecko, and it is Dobin, you gotta believe me. I haven't actually seen this meme before, so not really sure of the context, but that duck's face and it shouting Dobin cannot be good. Next picture's same user, and it's after all this research, I still don't know what will happen in Kijor episode 13. Well, you do have a lot of hints, you do have a trailer, you do have the episode name. As for the length of the episode, it's going to vary a little bit. I had one episode that was about 52 minutes long, and I decided to split it in two, so that's like 25 minutes for each episode. So some episodes might be around 25, some might be around 40. It's gonna vary, so just be prepared for that. Next picture is by Skittle Loving Ninjas, and I think he recreated Kijor in his own Skyrim game, and it's supposed to symbolize that Kijor is looking into the future and seeing that the series will return soon. So very deep, very powerful. Another picture from the cat's friend Neko. It is Kijor instincts are tingling. Yes, the Kijor instincts. Can't beat them. Next picture is made by Awesome Cat on Hotmail once again. And it is VFTD. An explosion of plate wooden, ball wooden. Then we have the dark corner. Next up are a few pictures made by Ben La Piana. First one is Voices from the Dark, Kijor coming April 5th, 2013. All Darklings cannot wait. Fuzro meow. And it was made in school, which is the best time to make fan art, mind you. It's also the best time to write Kijor script. Next picture, and it is Martha, stop touching Alice's... Martha, stop touching Alice's butt, I think it says. And it's definitely something he should stop doing. And the final one, Kijor and Friends versus Dobin. Time to die. Coming April 5th, 2013, and it's going to be exciting. Now, I don't think episode 13 is gonna wrap everything up or anything. I'm still not close to any conclusion where I am in the making of the series, so there's still a lot more to go. It's still a lot more to go. What I can say is that the series will get darker and darker. Next picture was by Christopher Gromov, and he made me in FIFA 12. And of course, on the back, VFTD, which was awesome. Next picture is by Neko, and it is Why You Know YOLO, since I didn't really say YOLO for a little while in the Tomb Raider series, but I did say it during the final episode, which is what counts. Tomb Raider was an awesome game, and its YOLO quality was high. Next picture up is made by Philly006 on Hotmail, and it's Ballwooden Overload. Too many Ballwooden! Yes, Kijor came across a shelf filled with Ballwooden. This happened once during the series, didn't it? Just like a huge amount of ball woodens. And it's too much. He also made another picture. There is more haha. I have claimed another soul. Soon none shall stand in my way. Dobin is growing stronger. There's only one person who can stop him. It's Santa Claus. Next up is an awesome picture made by Prasadko22. And it is Kijor, Dobin will perish. Kijor coming this April. Now we see an awesome warrior, might even be Kijor himself in that armor, although I doubt it, because that's not really Kijor's style, but still, that is an awesome picture, not gonna lie. Next up is a little comic made by Tegenboss. I don't know, last time I said Tegenbosch, that was wrong, so I don't really know what to say. I can't remember what was correct, but I know when Dark plays Slender. Really? When? You will hear a scream. Was that it? No, we're in Belgium. He's in Norway. That was Dark. So yeah, my girly screams can go across the globe, but I can't force them. They just have to kind of come naturally. They also come if somebody's chasing me. Like in junior high, I have like 2 weak spots on my body. They are here. If somebody takes your fingers and pokes me here, I start screaming. And if they start chasing me doing which they often did, I will probably scream like a girl. Next picture drops me by the Shadow Dragon 11, and it's what people see, a wheel cart. What I see, the reality, and it's Dobin, and thank God he put that censor block there, because that probably wouldn't be pretty. Next picture was made by Shift Shaper Cat, and it is VFTD written in SimCity, written in roads. Now that had to cause a lot of traffic jam and a lot of money, a lot of taxpayer money. So it was unique, and thank you. You got something on your face. This webcam is never really... There we go, you can see the world now. Final picture of the day is made by the Shadow Dragon 11. And it is Sundrane saying, Master Dobin. If I'm seeing this picture correctly, it looks like Sundrane is pretending to kind of be allied to Dobin, then with like a dagger behind her back, like... So that's good, that's good. I know a lot of people want to see Sundrane in the Kijor series. I have been thinking about it, of course. I just had some compatibility issues with the succubus race, making that a follower. So unless I can get that sorted, it's... But it is an interesting thought. Alright, over to the video that was made this week. It was a fan-made video, or kind of semi-fan-made, because it had a little element of Dobin in it. It was called A Piece of Dobin, and it's kind of the backstory to how his character, Elmer, joined the Darklings. And that was nice to see. And the final thing of the week was a song made by Connor Mystic Guitar, which is about Kijor, and I think the song is... I love the song, basically, so I'm going to find some way to implement it somewhere in the Kijor series. I have gotten some other stuff in the past too that I want to implement, so... Songs are awesome, songs are awesome. He's also working on a Kijor related mod, which I'm very excited to see. There's also somebody who's working on a little... No, actually I don't want to spoil that, but you know who you are and what you're working with and what you need voices for. And it's gonna be fun. Anyways, I believe that was everything for this week. Make sure I haven't missed anything. I don't think I did. So, my name has been Voices from the Dark. I do believe it has been that. I wish you all a great week, and I hope you're all excited for Friday, because I am. Also, the machinima guide I said I was working on, haven't really been able to do a lot more work on it, but it's definitely a project that I want to complete, so more people can try out the machinima goodness. I think I mentioned that last week, right? I'm making like a guide which is going to show you everything from recording software to editing software to what console commands to use to what mods you can use when making custom followers in the creation kit, making like a shot of them. Basically gonna try and cover everything I know, because it's knowledge I feel would be fun to give to others. I feel like my English skills are slowly degrading, so I'm gonna need more coke. But anyways, my name is VoicesFromTheDark. Thank you so much for watching. Have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome, everybody. Especially you, Marcus. Especially you. Stay dark and have a still good week. Goodbye.